Anyway, before this video starts, I want to quickly tell you that this video may actually have some mistakes because I never actually done these guides or videos, so just I quickly want to say sorry if something like that happens. And I hope you learned something from this video. It will mean the world to me if yes. And yeah, I thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya. Hello, my name is Amnestic and welcome to my new video. In today's video, I would like to talk about how to push Kafe or Kafe's objectives. Okay, so I want to start a series where I will talk about how to push objectives, runes, so you guys should know how to proceed or how to properly attack and not get killed in the first few minutes of the round. Okay, so for the first thing in the cafe, we're going to take a look at kitchen. Okay, so you know the kitchen, you serve the drones, let's say you have the drones in a small bakery, Christmas, bar, and one is upstairs, in mining, okay? These are just examples, I'm not telling you to save your drone in there. Okay, so the operators that usually are best for kitchen, if you know the coin to play in there, I really recommend you playing Sledge, Thatcher, IQ, Kafe, and Thermite. Okay, so I will explain all of these operators' jobs. What should they do? Okay, the first thing first, we're going to take a look about Sludge's job. So his thing will be the make vertical play in mining and trains. Okay, so we'll stick Sludge's icon in train and mining. Okay, so he is going to make some vertical holes in here, so he can see through to the kitchen, so he can get some frags or he can defend the plant. Okay, he can do the same thing over here. Yeah, okay. So that's basically Sledge's main job to do, and I can take up how is basically the side reinforced. I just need to find it here. Uh, rein okay, reinforcement. So I just say the walls, pardon me. So I just say the walls in the wedding are reinforced. Okay, let's say that. There's one reinforcement in freezer hatch. Okay, so we're going to set up a copy. IQ. They're going to play small bakery and wedding. Okay, so these guys will have capital will be used later. I will explain what he will do. Right now we're going back on the second floor. Basically, they will definitely reinforce fireplace hatch or freezer. It's this one. I will zoom a bit more so you guys can see. It's this one. So these will be definitely reinforced, and that's why you will bring up Termite for the job. He will play here for a sec. He will open the freezer hatch. That will be his first job. Okay, right now we're going back below. Then I will join back these guys. So if IQ will use her gadget and see if there are some walkie cams or Capcan threads or whatever, they can use simple anything. Sometimes he plays mirror. I can use icon for that. Yep. So sometimes there can be mirror that can play in there, but that's a rare case. Haven't seen that for a long time. So if IQ tells Termite it's clear, he will try to actually go into wedding and try to open these walls. That will be his main thing to do. Okay, let's just say these walls are opened. Let's just say we open one wall, whatever. So we can see into the kitchen. Okay. The next thing will be cafeteria. Okay. Well, by the way, I forgot to say that Thermite will always have the diffuser on this one. So just so you know, the next thing will be cafeteria. He will smoke prep room, and then you guys, like, you can probably stay there behind the sweat land basically, and the termite will try to plant over here, or he can try to plant here. It depends on the situation or where is probably best thing where to plant. I really recommend you playing actually this with friends, so you just know how to react, and they can tell easily info, so it will be much easier to learn this with friends. And that's basically it for this side. Actually, there are a lot of ways to go in the kitchen, but this is probably most common one. Okay, the next side. The next side will be mining and trains. Okay, this one will be easy too if you can accomplish the job, of course. And I will try to say every single thing that is used on defense and how you can counter it. At least I will try to. So I will recommend you having Slash, so just staying there. You can stick with Thatcher too. Basically, Thatcher is really used on this map, and I recommend him playing actually. IQ, um, like it depends if you want to play IQ or Nomad. Um, but basically you can stick with these ops. These are pretty fine. But actually, on this side you can actually switch the gridlock. It will make some sense. Okay, so you know where they are. You set the drone somewhere, and I will tell you the basic thing to do. You hold on. Oh, and sorry. You can change your gridlock to bug actually. Yeah. So you have bug or sledge. Oh, that's my bad. If I forgot, you stupid. Sorry. So you have sledge, and you guys basically go onto roof. You open these hatches on red and on sofa. So you just classically drop in, and then you go to piano. Here you open this hatch. There is a chance they can actually reinforce it. Well, definitely they reinforce it. So that's why you need the thermite again. You'll stick an exit there, and you will open you will just open the hatch. Okay, right now you're in control over the vertical plate, but that's why we use Sledge for this job again, because it can make vertical holes again. Actually, you can switch up Sledge for bug. It doesn't have any, it doesn't make any big difference because bug is literally probably more better than Sledge right now, but it's completely your choice. I'll leave that to you. Okay, so just make vertical holes. We open up the hatch into trains, so we accomplish the control over over piano. So just and by the way, you can open uh the triple wall on here. Oh, sorry, double wall. I forgot. I guess it's double wall. So you'll open it up to when you're on the hatch. Okay, the next thing will be Sludge can stay there. He can actually, well, they can play Gridlock too. She can play in that too, and throw her Gridlocks. They are better, so you can actually plant more easily. Anyway, she has smokes, so you can smoke it off when you're ready to plant. But we'll stick we'll stick that a bit later. Okay, right now we're sticking IQ on the balcony or on the mid-roof, whatever you want to call it. And probably safest thing basically will be going in the red hallway, so that's this one. But watch out, I've actually done a lot of points with mirror in sticking my mirrors over this window, and I stick my windows right here. So that's probably the most common mirror spots. So just so you know, actually these walls are sometimes open due to the mirror, so they can peek you. If that really happens, the best thing to do is actually to drone it. So I will stick up a drone, and the safest thing is to like drone it all. You know, if someone is not playing on the reading or in the fireplace, because most of the time I've seen a lot of players not actually playing um fireplace, but they're sticking the piano for some reason or into mining. Um, and why is it like weird? Because I don't, I know there is not the site, but actually it has a lot of cool things to actually play in there because you can deny if someone pushes white, which is a pretty common way how to enter the building. So that's why fireplace is really used. Plus, from Tetris, a lot of people enters through the reading room. So that's the thing why people play in the fireplace most of the time. Alright, fine. So basically, if you like drone it and you see no one is playing in mining, so they backed off into trains. Most of the time, there are a lot of there's usually echo in the green train, so that I think green train is right over here. Maybe I actually don't know. I forgot the colors of it. But usually I will tell you like common camp spots where can the pandanals hide. So that's basically in this train, or that's red train, and on this one they usually have shield. I hope I have an icon for, yeah, there I have. So basically they put up shield in here, and I saw sometimes someone playing shield sticking into this side or this side actually, but I will delete it because it's too much. I will only leave one. Alright, we're going back to Gridlock. IQ needs the frag bit, so um, that's why we're putting up her in. So if she frags mining and it's clear, the next thing that will happen will be Gridlock will fall back into red stairs. She'll go downstairs, and if you know if IQ tells her red is clear, she will enter uh, the red stairs and basically throws the smokes. Okay, so she'll like cover the site, and we can easily plant in that. By the way, I forgot to mention Thatcher in here. So basically, if they have kited that, because it's usually kited, yeah, Thatcher can actually play in there and just destroy it. So that's why I usually bring Thatcher in on here too. And I think that's it for this kind of push. But what about if you want to put any trains? Okay, the next thing will be if you want to push trains, then most of the time we will play on the hatch and just get frags. because I'm sorry for that. Because most of the time, a lot of people are going to play really in the fire, going to play in the fireplace. Yeah, I know I told you guys not really, not a lot of people are playing in that, but sometimes it's really good if you check it anyway. So basically, if you clear up fireplace, you clear up trains, it's clear. So basically, you will throw few smokes and you destroy. Well, sorry, you need if you clear the fraggers, if you clear the enemies that are playing in trains or in mining, basically you clear the plant. So that's probably it for this side as well. Okay, we're here on the cocktail and bar site. Okay, so the operators that we're going to need is most of the time gridlock again. I'll stick around with Bark on this one, more likely. Usually, this is the first site that people play, so that's why you should try to pick these operators, or I should switch up gridlock for. It's your opinion if you can switch up the Capital. Anyway, if it's bad, just stick up the gridlock. It's nearly the same. Uh, then you can pick up definitely Termite, Thatcher, and we can stick up to. Mhm. I can take up. We can take up. Probably going for the IQ on this one. Alright. So we know that they're playing in bar. So the easiest thing should be just opening hatches for the as the first thing that we do. So just open this hatch, and the first seconds of the round you will just peek if it's clear, and then uh as well the bug. It's the bug jump. I forgot to tell that. Sorry. So he will just open these two hatches, and then the next thing will be opening up to that wall. If it's reinforced, the bug will stay up on the hatch and he will pick red stars. Okay, he will definitely need to pick red stars because if the termite is going to open the wall, so just like termite, he will open the wall here. He can get easily find. So that's the reason we need one playing on the hatch still. If you open it up, we know it's clear, we know sulfur's clear, we know no one is in there. I really recommend you sticking flying drones. So the common flying drones for this one will be on here, on the small bar, so you can see if someone pushes red. The next one will be right here towards white. Basically, if they have roamers, of course. Okay, these are the common drones that are trying to for the flank. These are classic flank drones. The next thing will be again thermite, but it's about how the situation um will move on. So most of the time they have reinforcements on here, on the freezer as well, and here will be a rotation hole. Of course, this will be probably a crouch low rotation hole, so defenders start playing in freezer can easily run the cocktail. So, if you open up freezer, you can get easy frags, and you can have a small peek over the cocktail. Plus you can open up into the bar. So these are the basic, all the common things that termite should do. Okay, so again, uh, you get opened, you get open way into one, and then we will have capital in here, and the cappy will just smoke it off. IQ will try to hold flanks. I will just put, we'll just say she can hold up white. If someone wants to push, the bug will drop. He can put in sofa. So right now we have four people holding holding basically this will be the holding line, and then they can actually peek right over here. The bug can peek. Of course, he needs to watch over from red. So I would recommend Capital to claim it off. I usually pull my claymores right over here. Uh, what is that? Oh, okay. So I really recommend you placing claymores not actually in red, but right here. But that's the obvious. That's obvious. So we have covered red stairs. You in piano. You have covered white because the IQ is holding the angle. And right now, the only thing that's not clear is actually pillars and cocktail. That's the only thing that probably isn't clear because you probably cleared off bar, and of course there can be someone playing on sofa, but I said you need to kill him first if that happens. So you basically have all the angles that you should have, and then you will try to stick the plant. I usually stick the plant. Do we have like diffusal? No. So you just stick up your flank. Hold on, I think okay. You just stick your plant right over here. Or you can stick a plant here, and that's it for the bar push. But if you want to play cocktail, I recommend you do actually nearly the same thing. Uh, I potato bit. Okay, well, fuck it. So what you should do is to actually do the same thing. You have open in freezer. You open freezer. So IQ will be still peeking into white. Buck will be playing on bar. So I just delete him and we'll replace him into bar. And the reason why will be anyway you will stick a climber again on red so you can get flanked from that. But uh yeah, so you got you cover the flank on red. You have bar cleared up, and you got pillars cleared up. So then you are actually safe, and you can try to plant on the best spots. What are the best spots to plant? I usually plant right over here because the uh most of the time there are reinforcements. Okay, okay, I'll just say there are reinforcements in blind. So just pretend it's reinforced, and that's why I recommend use planting right over here. So that's the bar push, and we're going to stick up to the reading room push. Okay, right now you dropped up, you know they are in reading room and in fireplace. Okay, the most common things, right now we're going to start from defense because I will tell you why in a sec. Again, they will definitely use mirror, or at least on high ranks to do. They'll put the mirrors on white, so at least they will like scare players from pushing white. So that's why we're going to use touch again, sledge, or actually you can stick with sledge. Thermite again, I should go with IQ, and basically the first setup that we've done. Or you can switch up um, Capital with Gridlock, but it's your opinion, it's your choice. So what I recommend you to do is to go again upstairs and just open the hatches. So the sledge will do his job. He will open the hatches, and you guys will drop with a sledge. Actually you can use thermite if they reinforce hatches or the hatch in small storage. So I just say he will drop with sledge. We'll go down, and basically the sledge's job is pretty easy. By the way, I forgot to tell touch will drop as well. So the thing will be we will use sledge to do the multiplier, and basically we'll open the hatch that's right here, and it's not really visible, but there is a hatch. So we will just open the hatch. If it's reinforced, just use the thermite. Pretty easy. If they guided it, just use Tertia, and you've earned access into small storage. Okay, you open the hatch, but uh, the thing that I really recommend you to do is to stick up sludge into pillars and make a hole right here. And basically, why? Because you then can see into this door, and you can see behind the wardrobe that's right here. It's not really visible, but there is a wardrobe or whatever table. I don't know. So basically, the most common plant will be right here. That's what we are focusing on. But okay, we can drop off small storage, but of course we need to drone it first. So you just drone your drone. You will search it off. Okay, you start droning. You see the mirror. Don't be scared. Uh, huh. The next thing what to do when you see mirror, just get in the fireplace. And if you see no one's playing there, no one's playing there, you can drop on. You can drop down. But before that, just drone all the sides as well. If there is someone, just drone it up. If you see there's no one that can flank you, even drone Tetris is your own thing. Drone small dining. It's basically uh, your choice. Just drone it all, so no, you can't get killed from that. You will drop down. Let's say IQ will drop, Sledge as well, and the termite can actually come down from red stairs. If it's of course if it's clear. If not, it will just drop with with these guys. Sledge will immediately run, try to hold some peaks, try to get frags uh reading. Or actually there's another method. If they barricaded this door, you can actually use termite. They can drop from pillars, they can drop down, and he can open the walls that are most likely to be reinforced right here. So we just open these walls, and we got it opened. Of course, Thatcher will follow him. So these guys will just do their jobs, and voila, you enter the site. You just open the wall, you just clear it off. Let's say you got frags, and then you can plant up behind the sofa. and I got a free plant. And that's basically it for this one as well. But before we end on this side, I would like to mention people that can play in there, like Mira or stuff like that. Most likely, if they have Mira, I've seen Mira windows placed on here and on here. The kite traps was in small storage. Okay, I will do this because this is really not needed. Oh no, no. The Mira will be used sometimes here too as well. There you usually that place on the mirror most likely mirrors will be peeking on fireplace. She will not stick out in reading. This mirror will actually be for other defenders to actually kill you if thermal temperature drops down, but you most likely kill the mirror because it's really easy to kill her. Or you can just call it out. The mirror is right here. And the Sledge can easily just counter her off and basically get her to not play that. So it's pretty simple how to attack these fights. Anyway, this will be it for this video. I hope you learned something and thank you for watching and I see you in the next video. Bye.